Okay. So. Oh, that's a good timing. I should always just last until the first song on this track that I have. Because it's always like exactly 4 minutes, practically. And then it just keeps going. But then it's like a nice little sequitur, you know? Alright. So, this may be way shorter than normal, but Oscar noms came out. I am surprisingly excited for this. And we're gonna be going over them. I've seen probably maybe a third of the movies on this list. I actually just put out a list of my favorite movies of the year, or ranking all the movies I've seen on my Letterboxd account. If people, Letterboxd, it's a website where you list your movies and you rate them, everything you've ever seen. Not gonna brag or anything, but I have more movies than Houston Productions won, so whatever. How is The Shape of Water? I feel like that looks just kind of very mediocre. IMO. People liking it? 7.9 IMDb, 92% Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. Apparently it's got the most Oscar... 13 nominations! What? Really? What? 13? Holy Christ. That's a lot. But yeah, no, I was talking about my, Letterboxd. Hey, if you want to follow me and see what I got so far, hey, you can do that. Did I not put down Yojimbo? Oh, I did. Give me a second here. Yeah, 2017 films ranked. Of course, I haven't seen everything. But here, I'll put it in the chat if you guys want to check that out. What I think of movies. There you go. Have fun. Okay, so what are these nominations? Did Disaster Artist get any? Okay, we'll be going through these category by category. All right, let's start at the bottom here. Okay, if I can get the page open. The Economist. Motion Picture Arts and Scene. Apparently they're making a museum for the Academy, which I was unaware of, but that's fun. They live streamed the announcement this morning on Twitter with Andy Serkis and some other girl. I'm not sure what her name is. Tiffany Haddish. I don't know what she's been in. Awards. Oscars. What are the Governor Awards as well. What's the difference? Celebrating awards conferred by the Academy's Board of Governors. Okay. Irving G. Thalberg, John, recipients announced each summer. Honored at a dinner gala in November. Oh. So the 2017 Governor Awards already happened. Donald Sutherland and Agnes. Honorary reward. Is that Jackie Chan? Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Oscars. Student Academy Awards. There's a Student Academy Award? Wait, hold up. Give me a second. Established 1972 collegiate level. Huh. Past Student Academy Award winners have gone on to receive 46 Oscar nominations, including John Lasseter, Trey Parker, Spike Lee. Trey Parker. What would he have been nominated for? Probably Cannibals the musical. Oh, I gotta add that to my letterbox. That's a funny one. That's not Trey Parker. Matt Stone. There's like Zombie Holocaust, but then... Oh, God. Well, I'll do that later. For now, I need a good list. The Oscars. Here we go. 90th nominees. Let's see it. Alright. So we'll start off at the very bottom here. So writing for an original screenplay. We got The Big Sick, Get Out, Lady Bird, Shape of Water, 3 Billboards. I've seen Lady Bird and 3 Billboards. And not gonna lie, I'm not sure. I don't think Lady Bird's gonna get it. Apparently Big Sick is a big critical darling. I had no idea until, like a few months ago. I thought it was just like a rom-com, Like I saw the trailer for that in the theater, like back in March or something. And I was like, oh, great, Kumail Nanjiani. He's a comedian, It looks like they're kind of going for a dramatic thing. It seemed a little melodramatic to me. Can you change the screen? Why would I change the screen? Because it's weird and it's the thumbnail for every live stream. I did change the thumbnail. Clearly you're not looking at the screen, pal. You're not. It doesn't matter. You're not even supposed to be looking at the screen anyway. You're supposed to be listening while you do your homework or something. I don't care. Okay. So I don't know. Get Out. That might win it. Lady. I think 3 Billboards is gonna win big this year because that's my movie of the year. And I am always right. I know last year I did pretty well, actually. I got like half of my predictions correct, which when you think about it, when I'd only seen probably about 25% of the movies, it's pretty good. I gotta get a notes tab open on my school or on my phone. Originals. Wait, give me a second. Original screenplay. I think probably gonna be Three Billboards or Lady Bird. It's probably what it's gonna come down to. You gonna stream the Oscars? No. No. I'm gonna say Three Billboards. I'm feeling good about Three Billboards. That was a good one. Three Billboards. Okay. What is Three Billboards about? It's about a woman whose her daughter was raped and she was murdered. And the local police department, sheriff's department haven't found the murder yet. And so so this woman decides to rent out 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri, as the title states, and like the billboards are like, oh, Sheriff so and so, you know, why'd you let her die, or like it's something like that. It was something really controversial, and it's a rigmarole. More things happen, but it was great. I loved it. Okay, writing adapted screenplay. Let's see here. Adapted. We got Logan, actually, interestingly enough. Molly's Game, Mudbound, Disaster Artist, Call Me By Your Name. Okay, so Disaster Artist did get nominated for something. I think it's either going to be Disaster Artist or... Well, it's probably going to be something like Mudbound or Molly's Game, not going to lie. But I want it to be either Disaster Artist or Logan. What is Logan adapted from? I guess it's adapted because it's a comic book character. Because I don't think Logan is based off... I mean, I guess it's Old Man Logan. Somewhat, I guess. I want to say... I'm going to see Disaster Artist February 7th. So I'm going to say Logan. No, there's no way they're going to do Logan. There's no way Logan's going to win it. The Academy is way too uptight. I could see them doing Disaster Artist, probably Mudbound, something like that. I'm going to say Disaster Artist. Part of this is also what I want to win, but, you know, whatever. Alright, visual effects. Blade Runner, Guardians 2, Kong, Star Wars, Last Jedi, or War for the Planet of the Apes. Well, it's either going to be Planet of the Apes or Blade Runner. I'm gonna say Blade Runner, because Blade Runner had some... I never saw Blade Runner, so how am I supposed to know? Planet of the Apes, though, I'm not sure if the previous 2 entries have won, but that's some pretty advanced stuff, not gonna lie. And this iteration in particular was amazing with the visuals. But I think, well, I think Blade Runner is going to get cinematography. Planet of the Apes is going to get visual effects. So we'll do visual effects. It's going to be Blade Runner. Or sorry, no, Planet of the Apes. Next up we got sound mixing, Baby Driver, Blade Runner, Dunkirk, Shape of Water, or Star Wars. I'm gonna say it's between Baby Driver and Dunkirk. The Academy loves Christopher Nolan, though Baby Driver had some good sound mix. I'm gonna say Dunkirk though. Sound effects. Dunkirk. And I'll probably see Get Out by the time the... When is it? When are the 90th Academy Awards? March 4th? Isn't it usually like January or February? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Boy. Yes, a boy. Alright. Next we got sound. Wait. What's the difference between mixing and editing? These are the same movies. What? mixing versus editing. Is there a difference? Well, we'll go with Baby Driver. sound mixing. Yeah, Dunkirk will get mixing, and I guess Baby Driver will get editing. Sure. Baby Driver. Okay. Next we have short film live action. Okay, so I haven't seen any of these, so I'm just gonna do a quick Google search on all of them. We've got DeKalb Elementary. What's that one? It's only a minute. It's only a minute long. What's it about? Oh, it's 21 minutes. 911 call plays out against the backdrop of a school shooting incident in Atlanta. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Okay. Sounds like people like that. The 11 o'clock. The 11 o'clock. What's that one about? Whoa, that one's got a 9 out of 10 on IMDb, but it's only got 52 votes. Made in 2016, apparently. September 6th, so I don't know why now. What is it about? The delusional patient of a psychiatrist believes he is actually the psychiatrist. As they each attempt to treat each other, the session gets out of control. Interesting. My Nephew Emmett. Okay. My Nephew Emmett. Give me a second here. 1955 is the most racially divided state in the country. 64-year-old Mose Wright tries to protect his 14-year-old nephew Emmett Till. Oh, Emmett Till from Two Racist Killers. Yeah, that's the one where they drug his body through the with a carriage. Yeah, that's messed up, dude. Interesting. Yeah, Emmett Till. Huh. My predictions. Only women get awards, even for Best Actor. No men allowed. Women empowerment. I think you're overstating the vocal minority that is super women empowerment movement. Yeah, it's there. It's just they're very loud, and they've been very loud recently for multiple reasons. I'm sure you can discern from. So I think they're louder than you think, and a lot of the Academy is still just a bunch of old people. So, yeah. Who knows? Does the stream keep dropping out? Uh-oh. Whatever, you'll get it later. If it keeps dropping out. I don't know if I should stay or not. Well, friggin' leave then. I don't care, I guess. Allowed. Your toxic far leftness away from my snowflakes. Yes, Chris. Okay, what's next? Then the other short films. I could probably watch all these short films in an hour. The Silent Child. The Silent Child. What's it about? Centers around a profoundly deaf 4-year-old named Libby, who was born into a middle-class family and lives in a world of silence until a caring social worker teaches her the gift of communication. Wow, sounds a lot like Koe no Katachi, the anime film A Silent Voice, which was snubbed because the Oscars hate anime. Except for Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli. I think 2 Ghibli films have been nominated, 1 have won. Actually, I don't... Wait. Studio... And the thing, Ghibli's owned by Disney, so... Well, now they are, but... Nominations. Oscar nominations. I know they had a Red Turtle. Oh, wow, actually. Whoa, what? Studio Breakdown. Other films. Disney? Does that fall under Disney? No. Shrek. How did Shrek win? Foreign language films. Here we go. They had Studio Ghibli, Howl's Moving Castle, The Tale of Princess Kaguya. I don't think that's Ghibli. And then, well, they also had Red Turtle. I remember that from last year. Ponyo's a masterpiece. Ponyo is just a little mermaid. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Silent Child, Watu wrote / All of Us. What's that one about? It's for a decade, Kenya has been targeted by terrorist attacks of the Al-Shabaab. An atmosphere of anxiety and mistrust between Muslims and Christians is growing. Until December 2015, Muslim bus passengers showed solidarity could prevail. Okay, well, based off of those brief descriptions, how did Shrek? Yes. Let's see here. Well, I'm either thinking the one about the school shooting or the one about the psychiatrist, because that sounds like a really cool psychological thriller. Like I said, I might go back and change these after I see a few more of these actual things. But let's see here. Short live action is, we'll say, school shooting or psychi. I'm gonna say the 11 o'clock, because that sounds really heavy. I hope the My Little Pony movie wins at least one award. Is it nominated for anything? Short film animated. Dear Basketball, Garden Party, Lou, Negative Space, Revolting Rhymes. Alright. Here we go again. Dear Basketball. Oh, not Dead Basketball. Jesus. Dear Basketball. Kobe Bryant. That's a Kobe Bryant movie? Screenplay by Kobe Bryant. What? What? Best animated short. What? Tribeca 2017 in April. Huh. They must have had some rewrites. I didn't know I didn't know Kobe Bryant have you seen the Fish Sex movie? Oh, is that one of the animated ones? Can't say I have. Unless you're talking about Campania. Super chat. I bet Baby Driver will win at least one. Oh, for sure. Baby Driver's got a handful of nominations. I think it's got 4. I think it's bound to get one of them. Pixar Given for animated, yeah. Or Disney. Okay, so here's the thing. Well, I'll get back to Disney and what. Okay, okay, Dear Basketball, I guess. Something tells me the Academy, all the old farts in the Academy aren't going to be too receptive to a Kobe Bryant short. Garden Party. Song, no. Short film. Shape of Water. Oh. Is that like a... I feel like that's like a prequel to Hellboy, because the guy in Shape of Water, like the fish boy, is literally the same guy from Hellboy, like the fish boy from Hellboy, which is also directed by Guillermo del Toro, so... Garden Party is a 2016 CG animated short film by blah, blah, blah. The short film is their graduation film. Okay, what's it about? In a deserted rich house, a couple of amphibians explore their surroundings and follow their primal instincts. Well, I'll probably watch at least the... I mean, I don't have like a... Generally for the Oscars, I don't like watch stuff ahead of time. Maybe I'll watch like 1 or 2 movies. Like last year I watched Manchester by the Sea, which I'm glad I did before the Oscars, because of all the buzz it was getting. But I think that's the only one. And that's probably going to be... I mean, everyone's been praising Get Out, so I'll probably see that one as well. Eventually. Wait, has any of Edgar Wright movies not won an Oscar? Edgar Wright movies... Oscars. I guess not. BAFTA, Academy of Science Fiction, RAM, British Independent, Fagua, Grammy, what? Best compilation soundtrack for visual media, Baby Driver, huh, go figure. Nominated, didn't win. London, Critics, San Diego, Satellite. Where's the Academy? Huh, that's weird. I guess he hasn't had any. All right, what's next? Lou, just called Lou. Lou. Oh, this one. This was from what was that movie? I think this was from Cars. It's the big Pixar short this year. I never saw Coco, which I'm surprised about, but it came out during December, and that's a terrible time for me. Negative Space is a stop-motion animated short. Ooh, I'm gonna check out this trailer. It's 36 seconds long. Is Murder on Orient Express nominated for anything? Negative Space. Alright, what do we got? This is pretty neat, not gonna lie. This is stop motion? Holy shit. The production design is phenomenal. I love it. That's cool. Is Blockhead ever gonna come back? Never. Okay, let's see here. And then there's Revolving Rhymes. What's that one about? Well, or Revolting Rhymes. 2016 CG TV film based on the book of the same name by Roald Dahl. Oh. 2 half-hour animated films based on the much-loved rhymes written by Roald Dahl. I'm gonna say, I'll say Negative Space for now, because that's stop motion. I want stop motion. Short animated. What is it? Negative Space. Those contenders for short live action all sound really, or most of them sound actually really, really intriguing. Okay, next category. Production design. Beauty and the Beast, Blade Runner, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Shape of Water. Blade Runner, Beauty and the Beast, Blade Runner, Darkest Hour. And what's production design? Just like sets and all that stuff. Probably Dunkirk. Because the Academy loves them some Nolan films. Production design. Dunkirk. Okay, Best Picture. Wow, that's halfway up the screen. Okay, Call Me By Your Name, Get Out, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Lady Bird, Phantom, Post, Shape of Water, 3 Billboards. Easy, 3 Billboards. Best Picture. 3 Billboards. It is the most Oscar bait movie I've seen in a while, but it's good. Is Dunkirk worth seeing? I've heard plenty of pretty good things about it. It's a good experience. I mean, it doesn't really have like a plot or anything, but it's really well directed and has great pacing and, you know, not really a plot or characters. There's some characters. Oh, Harry Styles is in it. But no, it's a good movie. It's definitely a good experience. Not like a traditional movie where you're like getting like a, you know, this blown out plot and character investment, but like I said, it's good as an experience. Dunkirk is best seen on a big screen because it's also pretty long. It's like 2.5 hours, and it does get a little blown out at the end, or drawn out. But yeah. All right, what's next? Music, original song. Mighty River, Mystery of Love, Remember Me from Coco, Stand Up for Something, This Is Me from Greatest Showman. I'm just gonna say Remember Me from Coco. Because I heard people like that one and cried. So it'll probably be that one. Remember Me. Music, original score. Here we go. Dunkirk, Phantom Thread, Shape of Water, Star Wars, 3 Billboards. Okay, I'm thinking Dunkirk or Star Wars. Dunkirk or Star Wars. Dunkirk had like that ticking clock throughout it, which was really intriguing. But Star Wars is Star Wars. And I haven't put that on my list yet. So, I'll put Star Wars down. Who doesn't like Star Wars? Critics loved it. Makeup and hairstyling. Darkest Hour. Okay, what is Darkest Hour again? What is it? Makeup and hairstyling. Okay. Oh, Darkest Hour. Oh yeah, they transformed Gary Oldman into Winston Churchill. That's pretty good. Victoria and Abdul. What? Okay. Victoria and Abdul. And what's this one about? History's most unlikely friendship. Seems kind of whatever. Wonder. What's Wonder again? I don't remember that one. I feel like I've heard about it before. Oh, they made a book off that, Oh, that's what that thing's about. Okay, so there's this, like, it's like a young adult book. Or, you know, a book for middle schoolers. Or, you know, about middle schoolers or whatever. And it's like, it's got like the cover with the light blue background and like a half drawn face and like an eye, and it says Wonder on it. I've always wondered what that thing's about because I've seen that thing everywhere. So that's the one about the kid who's got like facial scarring or whatever, and the makeup on that kid is interesting. Okay. Well, honestly, like the Winston Churchill, I think Darkest Hour is gonna get it. We don't have Suicide Squad this year. Even as much as everyone likes to meme about it, there was some pretty good makeup and hairstyling in Suicide Squad. Makeup. Yeah, Darkest Hour. Like, I'm just thinking of Commissioner Gordon and then Winston Churchill, and like that's the same actor. It's crazy. Okay. What else? Foreign language film. Oh, Christ. All right, here we go again. A Fantastic Woman. What's that one about? Wonder was actually kind of good. Would recommend. Well, I'm good, thanks. Un Mujer Fantástica. It is from. What is it from? Where is it from? Chile. A Fantastic Woman. It's about Chilean drama is a pure spellbinder. Synopsis: Marina, a waitress who moonlights as a nightclub singer, faces discrimination and humiliation by the family of her boyfriend after he unexpectedly dies. The trans community is a big part of our community, and they deserve what? Okay. Cool, I guess. Foreign language film. Okay, next up we have The Insult from Lebanon. Where's Who Killed Captain Alex? Let's see here. In today's Beirut, a civilian dispute blown out of proportion finds Tony, a Lebanese Christian, and Yasser, a Palestinian refugee, facing off in court. As the media circus surrounding the case threatens a social explosion in divided Lebanon, Tony and Yasser reconsider their values and beliefs. Okay, cool. Loveless from Russia. A couple going through a divorce must team up to find their son who has disappeared during one of their bitter arguments. Okay, On Body and Soul from Hungary. When slaughterhouse workers Andre and Maria discover they share the same dreams, where they meet in a forest as deer and fall in love, they decide to make their dreams come true, but it's difficult in life. Okay, that sounds like maybe the best one. Yeah. True. And then The Square from Sweden. None of these sound really that captivating. I mean, I'm sure they're all great. Prestigious Stockholm Museum chief's art curator finds himself in times of both professional and personal crisis. Sets up a controversial new exhibit. What kind of controversial new exhibit? It's got an 81 on the Rotten Tea. Controversial new exhibit. Christian is the curator. During an interview with Anne, he stumped his head, reads text art pieces of the museum she found on the museum's website. After he pulled it, Christian notices that his smartphone wallet. Whatever. Okay. I guess on Body and Soul, is that 2 slaughterhouse workers? I'm gonna say the first one. A Fantastic Woman, sure. I feel like to like actually do my best estimate without watching these movies, I have to like at least watch the trailer. But we don't have time for that. Who wants to do that? I have work to do anyway. Fantastic Woman. Okay. Film editing. Here we go. Editing, we have Baby Driver, Dunkirk, I, Tonya, Shape of Water, or 3 Billboards. Let's just do... I think Baby Driver's got it. Everyone loves Baby Driver. Okay. Documentary, short subject. Okay. You have work to do. Yes, I do have work to do. I have things to do that aren't sit around and look at Oscars. Edith and Eddie is about ages 96 and 95 are America's oldest interracial newlyweds. Their love story is disrupted by a family feud that threatens to tear the couple apart. Well, ain't that sweet. Heaven is a traffic jam on the 405. Is about Mindy Appler is a tortured and brilliant 56-year-old artist who is represented by one of Los Angeles' top galleries. Acute anxiety, mental disorder, and devastating depression have caused her... IMDb. What is it? Have caused her to be committed to mental institutions, undergo electroshock therapy, and survive a 10-year period without the ability to speak. Wow. Her hyper self-awareness has allowed her to produce a lifelong body of work that expresses her emotional state with powerful psychological precision. Through interviews, reenactments, the building of an 8.5-foot papier-mâché bust of her beloved psychiatrist, examining drawings made from the time she was a child, we learn how she has emerged from the darkness and isolation to a life that includes love, trust, and support. Wow. That sounds pretty neat. Okay, heroine. Or heroine-y. Interesting. Okay, so that's actually quite relevant because there's a big... Is heroin considered an opioid? I'm not sure. Short. A heroin addict is living fixed to fix at her lowest point. A chance encounter with a mysterious stranger allows her a chance at redemption. Seems kind of basic. Knife skills. Currently editing sound effects for a certain black man. Does Akash just dump all his sound stuff on you? He's got to pay you, right? Does he at least pay you? The guy gets 1 million views. The guy gets at least 1 million views a month for doing nothing. He's got to pay you. Okay, what does it take to build a world-class French restaurant? What if the staff is almost entirely men and women just out of prison? Ooh, okay. What if most have never cooked or served before and have barely 2 months to learn their trade? We follow the hectic launch of Edwin's restaurant in Cleveland. In this probable setting with its mouth-watering dishes and its arcane French vocabulary, we discover the challenges of men and women finding their way after their release. We come to know 3 trainees intimately, as well as the restaurant's founder, who was himself haunted by this time in jail. These men and women all have something to prove, blah, blah, blah. Interesting. I'm going to demand payment if he gets more than like 100K views on this one. I mean, that might be a stretch, man. I mean, Koch doesn't have the momentum anymore. He's got to make something highly relevant. But I'm sure he could easily do something, depending on what kind of video it is. Traffic stop. Traffic stop, 2017 short. No description. Great. Short. Thanks, IMDb. Film. 2017 American documentary film. Directed by Kate Davis, and it was nominated. That's it. Great. Okay, sick. Well, I'm thinking Heaven is a traffic jam on the 405. That sounds the most interesting to me. Documentary short. I'm gonna say Heaven. I'm gonna say a traffic jam. Yeah, just traffic jam. Okay. Documentary feature. Okay. Next one. Back to IMDb. First up, Abacus, Small Enough to Jail, is about 2016. A small financial institution called Abacus becomes the only company criminally indicated in the wake of the United States 2008 mortgage crisis. Boring. Okay. Faces, places. Did you guys get The Rock yet? No. Hashtag where's our rock? We'll never get that rock. Faces, places. Director Agnes Varda and muralist JR journey through rural France and form an unlikely friendship. Lame. Icarus. Icarus 2017. Here we go. Okay, when Brian Fogel, related to Jared Fogle, sets out to uncover the truth about doping in sports, a chance meeting with a Russian scientist transforms his story from a personal experiment into a geopolitical thriller involving dirty urine, unexplained depth, and Olympic gold exposing the biggest scandal in sports history. Well, maybe not the biggest scandal, but it was a scandal. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. That one sounds interesting. Last Man in Aleppo. What is Aleppo? Is about Khaled Mohammed and Subi volunteered at the White Helmets, trying to save the lives of hundreds of victims at besieged city during the Syrian civil war. Okay, that one has potential. Strong Island. Is about examining the violent death of the filmmaker's brother and the judicial system that followed his killer. The documentary interrogates murderous fear, racialized perception, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna go with Icarus. That one sounds most interesting. Doc feature. Icarus. Directing. Here we go. All right, back to stuff I know. Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, Shape of Water. Well, it's either going to be Dunkirk or Get Out. I'm going to say Get Out. I hear that one. I hear a lot of people like that one. And it's really trippy. Why don't you do something productive with your time? No one's going to watch this. Well, you're watching it. It's not for I was going to do this anyway. Why not do it on stream? Why do you have this idea that, like, I do stuff to please people? Okay. Costume design: Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, Shape of Water, Victoria and Abdul. I'm gonna say Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast, because that had some pretty good design. This stream is a mess. In what world? What is your definition of a mess? I'm clearly doing literally everything in what it may be a bad stream, but that doesn't mean it's a mess. Okay. The stream keeps cutting. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Cinematography: Blade Runner, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, Ship of Water. Blade Runner. They got it. Cinematography. I might be on HBO now, so I think I could watch it. Blade Runner. I don't know why I was so hesitant to like just try to go to a movie on my own when I was 16. Because the reason I never saw Blade Runner is because nobody wanted to see it with me, and I was 16, so I couldn't see it alone. But like, you know, it's only like a few months later, and I go to see R-rated. Now I'm 17, and I can see R-rated movies all the time, and nobody like asks to see my ID or anything. So I probably could have seen it in theaters. So I'm an idiot. Animated feature: Boss Baby, Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, Loving Vincent. Well, it's gonna be Coco because. Okay, here's my little rant. Animated feature. The Academy doesn't care. They don't take animated seriously in the slightest. The vast majority of Academy winners hardly watch all the movies that are on the list, which I feel is a prerequisite to even being able to vote in the Academy Awards this year, or should be any year, but apparently not. You know, and that's literally what they do with the animated feature. You can because every year it's Disney or it's Pixar. Every year, let's go to all the animated feature winners ever since it started in 2001. Oh, Zootopia, Inside Out, Big Hero 6, Frozen, Brave, Rango being an exception, Toy Story 3, Up, WALL-E, Ratatouille, Happy Feet being another exception. I don't know why that one. Wallace and Gromit, another exception. Incredibles, Finding Nemo, Spirited Away, also an exception, but now Studio Ghibli is owned by Disney, so it's, you know, whatever. And Shrek. So out of the, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the 16 years they've had Best Feature. We've got 1, 2. We'll be generous. 3, 4. 12 out of the 16 times, it's gone to Disney. 13 if you include Well, I wouldn't include Ghibli. Because here's what happened. Disney is a big name brand. It's synonymous with Hollywood. It's been around since the 20s. Okay. The people in the Academy don't take animated films seriously because, you know, they don't care. You know, they see their kids liked it, or they just see that Disney made something and they're like, okay, you know, I guess that's I guess that's good. It's a Disney movie. Okay, I'll check that out. They're doing what I'm doing right now and actually voting for movies based on the stuff they've heard of. Okay, which is not a good idea. That is not true. That's one of the problems with the Academy and why it's garbage. But I love it either way. Because I think the Academy generally gets a pretty good. They're not the most precise. Like, you hear of snubs every year, and the animated category is practically useless except for maybe shorts, because then people actually have to like watch them for animated short. But people aren't gonna watch like all these animated feature movies. Anyway, So yeah, they're just like, oh, I've heard of Disney. I'll vote for Disney. Or oh, my kid really liked this Disney movie. Let's do that. And even for the nominations, it's a big meme. But Boss Baby and Ferdinand. Ferdinand probably wasn't that great. It was voiced by John Cena. What was the critical reception like for Ferdinand? 70% Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, so it's pretty meh. They could have done A Silent Voice, Koe no Katachi, which was a phenomenal film by A1 Pictures, but it doesn't matter because nobody watches anime in the Academy. Nobody cares, okay? They don't take it. They don't care. They just want to watch their old stuff. Whatever. Who cares? Actress in a supporting role: Mary J. Bilge from Mudbound, Allison Janney from I, Tonya, Leslie Manville from Phantom Thread, Laurie Metcalf from Lady Bird, that was the mom, and Octavia Spencer from Shape of Water. I'm just gonna say Laurie Metcalf because I just saw it. Oh, so what do I think? Oh yeah, Coco's gonna win. Easy. Supporting actress. That's gonna be except Houston. He'd watch them all. He's probably not gonna watch all the shorts and all the documentaries and stuff, or the animated movies, because he's not really that big of an animated guy. I don't think. I don't know. I don't follow him. I unfollowed Houston on Twitter because he just, not because of like his opinions or anything or what he's saying, just the sheer volume of tweets. I'm sorry, Houston. You just tweet way too much for my life. Laurie Metcalf, she did great, I guess. Like I said, I haven't seen anything else on this list. Actress in leading role: Sally Hawkins, Shape of Water, Frances McDormand. Oh, that her easily. McDormand. I guess Big Sick for me is like what Arrival was like 2 years ago or last year for me. Because like Arrival I thought was just like some shitty middle of the road like sci-fi movie. But apparently it's phenomenal. So same reason you unfollowed me and still probably don't follow me. RIP. Oh yeah, probably. Not gonna lie. Okay. I have a very curated list of people I follow, okay? I apologize, but I don't. Okay. Yeah, Frances McDormand, leading actress. Frances McDormand. The only other one I've seen is Cerise Ronan, who was Lady Bird in Lady Bird. She did great. Bridget got so pissed when you unfollowed her. Yeah, really? Does she care? Okay. Whatever. What was I saying? Yeah, she did good. I don't think there was a whole lot to. It might be Lady Bird. All right, actor in supporting role. Supporting actor. We've got William Dafoe, Woody Harrelson, Richard Jenkins, Sam Rockwell. Ooh, Three Billboards got two of them. Who was better, Woody Harrelson or Sam Rockwell? Wow. Huh. That's a tough one, because they were both really good in that movie. Oh my god, that was so heartbreaking with the sheriff, man. Oh, Jesus. What a way, okay. I don't want to spoil it for people, for all the 4 viewers I'm sure we have here. I think Sam Rockwell's character had like that extra layer of like idiocy, like slight like idiocy and racism that like I think just because Woody Harrelson kind of just played himself, which is good, you know. It was still a great performance, but I think Sam Rockwell really just had those extra layers of like the redemption arc and everything. So I'm gonna go with Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell. Actor in a leading role, James Franco snub. snub. That's the only one I'm actually like mad about. Okay, I'm mad that like Koe no when did Your Name come out? Your Name. Your Name probably would have come out for in time for last yeah, April 7th, 2017. Well, in the US. In the in Japan it came out in 2016. Highest grossing Japanese film of all time. $300 million. How's nobody heard of this movie? Okay. Whatever. Makoto Shingai, my boy. It premiered July 3rd, 2016 at Anime Expo. Really? Okay. And then Koe no Katachi. Silent Voice. Silent Voice. I think Your Name's all around a better movie, but Silent Voice is more like personal and heartbreaking. Movie. Where's the movie? It's about a little deaf girl, and she's cute. She's really cute, cause we got Kyoto Animations did it, and they did great. They did really good with that. Silent Voice film came out September 17th, 2016. So that it would have made it for probably the 2016 Oscar or 2017 Oscars, but not this year. Anyway, actor in leading role Timothy Chalamet. Call Me by Your Name. Daniel Day-Lewis, Phantom Thread. Daniel Kaluuya. Oh, that was racist. Get Out. Gary Oldman, Darkest Hour. Denzel Washington, Roman J. Israel Esquire. Yeah, I'm gonna say Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman. I can just tell he did a great job, like channeling Churchill. Winston Churchill. Yeah. If that, maybe, I don't know, Daniel Kaluuya, probably, from Get Out, or someone else. So that's it. Okay, so to go over briefly. Original screenplay, 3 Billboards. Writing adapted, Disaster Artist. Visual effects, Planet of the Apes. Sound mixing, Dunkirk. Sound editing, Baby Driver. Still don't know the difference. Short live, 11 o'clock. Short animated, Negative Space. Production design, Dunkirk. Best picture, 3 Billboards. Greatest song, Remember Me from Coco. Score, Star Wars. Makeup, Darkest Hour. Foreign film, A Fantastic Woman. Editing, Baby Driver. Documentary short, Traffic Jam. Documentary, or Traffic Jam on the 405. Documentary feature, Icarus. Directing, Get Out. Costume design, Beauty and the Beast. Cinematography, Blade Runner. Animated feature, Coco. Supporting actress, Laurie Metcalf. Leading actress, Frances McDormand. Supporting actor, Sam Rockwell. Gary Oldman from Darkest Hour for lead actor. So that's it. That was like an hour, right? Alright. So thanks for watching, guys. This will be up on the second channel if you want to watch. Okay, bye.